Okay, last but definitely not least, we have Aleksandar Memka, who's the founder and managing partner at IW Connect. They are one of SnapLogic's best partners, doing so much work together. And he's going to go through how to reduce costs and business risks using GenAI to efficiently manage project documentation or development and platform migrations when you're using SnapLogic. Take it away, Aleksandar.
Hi, everyone. My name is Alex Memta, and I'm a founding member and the managing partner at IW Connect. I certainly want to give my thanks to SnapLogic for including me and IW Connect in this event. It's a great opportunity for us to talk about where the industry is headed, what AI is helping us do, and how we are going to be helping customers in enabling their businesses to do even more with less time and budgets. IW Connect is a longtime partner of SnapLogic, and like I said, I'm very happy that we're doing this together. A few words about who I am. I have a long experience in IT, really grew up in the integration arena, doing work with various industries, and I've been at the helm really of IW Connect for the past years, but involved even as a customer back in the day for about 20 altogether. As a company, we are really focused on integration and integrating complex systems, but we really cover a variety of subjects, and as it pertains to AI, I would say the goal for us as a company is to really identify what are the applications and the options that we see within, whether that's an integration solution or just a general business problem where AI can truly strategically make a difference. So if I look at how we are organized as a company, integration is obviously our bread and butter, but we also build applications. On top of the applications, we have a significant coverage for data management, data engineering, data science, BI, the full gamut. And we try to wrap all of that together with supporting services that help us with business optimization or testing or support, whether that's direct managed support or we go into siloed maybe support for a specific application. But we've, given the experience, we've kind of seen it all, and we are truly now trying to identify what are the greatest opportunities where AI can help in cases where the past has seen challenges with, right? So what are the really important pieces where we've seen a problem in the past, whether it's integration or not, kind of doesn't matter. But what are the things that we can do now that would be either too costly, too expensive, maybe, or too difficult to solve? So I'm glad that we're having this event and that we're going to be exploring some of those things together. Looking forward to what we're trying to do. Obviously, IW Connect and SnapLogic as partners have done tremendous work together. We've ranged from customers in retail, in logistics, transportation, healthcare, everywhere. And as a company that has built this experience over the years, we've been able to identify some ways of creating either products or projectware or solutions that we can reuse to make a difference, right? So the first one I'll introduce is Pete, who's our virtual assistant for documenting SnapLogic projects. As many of you know by now, I trust you've seen SnapGPT. It's an amazing opportunity where you can truly identify what is what within a certain pipeline, document your snaps, and what the reasoning behind it is. And what we are doing with Pete is combining all of that into project-level artifact. A lot of times, the information that you put into basically commenting your code goes unnoticed. And when new people come in, or supporting resources within the organization, don't really want to go read through comments within your code. So what we're trying to do, again, given the experience of where we get called in and how we struggled, at times, if you don't have documentation or you don't know what the project is about, or we are maybe in the role of a DevOps engineer, and now we're trying to go figure out what's not working or how we improve something. It's always boiling down to, well, where's your documentation? How do we know quickly, right? We want to have an answer immediately. Everyone knows how to go and read code if you know the technology, but you don't want to spend the time on that. So what we're trying to do is identify an easier way to do that, and Pete is our solution. So we go and grab information that has already been there within the pipelines. So again, you would leverage SnapGPT to document something if you don't know, or if you don't already have the information. And then Pete would combine all that stuff, leverage AI, if at all possible, to extract even further information and summarize some things, create diagrams out of seemingly unrelated artifacts that you may have in SnapLogic. And ultimately, it generates information that's usable in a different format. So you would have, whether it's a PDF or you would have Confluence web pages, or you'll have SharePoint web pages, it makes it accessible by everyone in the enterprise, because SnapLogic is a platform that you want to run your business on. Well, if you're running your business on, you got to have the enterprise quality documentation that shows what's running, how is it running. And now here's the beauty of AI. We use all that information, we combine it, and then it becomes available to us in the second or third level of indirection, where if we're working on the next project, right, the next opportunity within the organization, we want to leverage that. We want to use the diagrams or mappings or whatever you have exported effectively into documentation as your new starting point. Pete creates a really holistic view that keeps up with all your changes, right? As it's part of the CI/CD pipeline within a certain organization. Those things that have changed in your code are automatically updated, and now you have a real-time update of your documentation. The next one that I would love to share is, again, as partners of SnapLogic, we're trying to enable customers to quickly see the value. Right? You've already made the purchase. You've determined that I'm going to run my business, my most critical things on SnapLogic, but I already have a lot, right? And in some cases, you may be forced to migrate. Maybe some technologies are no longer supported, or you already are looking at the migration because of cost or other reasons, right? Well, we are talking about one of those technologies here, BizTalk, where you have lots of legacy information and code, and you want to move that onto SnapLogic. We have a number of these migration tools. BizTalk is one that we've demoed recently, where by using Gen AI, we're able to extract the information out of BizTalk and then create pipelines in SnapLogic. It's significantly faster, right? I mean, it doesn't even compare. You obviously would still have to go and take a look at what has been migrated, document maybe a little bit, but it gives you a solid start. How can we enable customers who are already who have already made the decision to migrate to SnapLogic? And AI is really the simple one. To close off with where we at with AI and what we do, I'll have you meet Alex, and certainly reach out to us on both Pete and Alex. What we're trying to do here is streamline our process of really moving ideas and projects and requirements into production. So Alex is really accelerating our story writing or storytelling process. So whether you're using Jira or some other tools, we want to take the information, even as simple as a diagram or as simple as flow chart that you have. We want to bring that into Alex and let her figure out what are we trying to say, convert that into actual requirements and actual stories within Jira. And now if you think about what Pete was doing, she can go and grab information from what Pete generated and then create the stories that you would want to have for your future implementation or a future phase of the project become related. Why do we do this? Because we want to enable developers to really very, very quickly move forward with what we are trying to do. We don't want to go and reinvent the wheel over and over again. Well, we are shortcutting that process and making it much, much easier for our customers to really see the value of, one, their people who get freed up to actually do something they would love to do versus just writing stories or writing documentation. But ultimately, the organization moves faster. So that's Alex, and I certainly invite you to either look at some of the demos, some of the recordings we have, or request a demo. Those are kind of the big ideas we currently have: projectware products, or just leveraging our consultants who know how to use current AI technologies to compress the time that it would take to, one, analyze, and two, identify ways to solve that problem or those problems as they're being identified. Because again, with our ideas and with the tools that we are providing. So in closing, I would say, if this is of interest to you, reach out. It's easy to find us, iwconnect.com. Our LinkedIn page has numerous posts around these products and ideas. But if you're looking for a specific solution, send us an email. Go to our website and search for some of these case studies